Like I give him shit when he's here, but then when he's not
The
here, and there's-
rebuttal just don't work. We need to
No.
set the hog head over there, put a hat on it.
oh my god, we do need to set that up. Here, put the shooting the shit hat on his
Put
microphone.
it on the mic. There you go.
So we
It's
still
like
feel
we're
like
talking to him. Oh,
okay.
oh,
Now he's here. He's here in spirit.
He's here. I just have to hang down.
Okay,
There we
man
go.
down, but we've got something to look at.
We got something.
You know that really is prettier than he is. Struggle to talk about shit when the camera's on.
The camera's been on.
Just had a fucking
Oh, the
break.
camera's.
Shit, I was just wanting to be fucking the hardest motherfucker, and I wasn't.
Lollipop?
What's wrong?
Oh shit, it is loud. Hey, you hit the paper both times.
An hour before that, and he and the guy that I work with had already changed. He was in a fucking like jogger suit.
But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna leave it 21 age restricted just because
Yeah.
douche in the title is fucking hilarious.
Oh, he wasn't wearing an affliction shirt like a bitch.
I mean, I'm telling you. I mean, he had the giant cross that said affliction on the shirt.
Because I'm fucking tough.
Yeah, because I fight all the time with my penis.
Blood pressure,
Oh,
erectile dysfunction.
No,
He clicked the button already, too. I know he did.
fuck. Welcome
No, I
back.
did. Yeah. No, I was
did,
letting
you
I was
did.
letting you guys just fucking
Yeah.
ramble on.
Sorry.
I was
sorry.
like, have your moment.
We were
I was
talking-
really hoping nothing inappropriate was gonna come out, so I was gonna be like, not using
What
that
about this podcast is not inappropriate?
one. Well, there's certain words you can't say on the internet. I mean, you
Well,
can, I
apparently
guess.
you can't have douche in the description of the video either. If you get bored, go watch that short that I posted that says douche in the title just to piss YouTube off. Because I didn't
The
even
funny thing
realize
is,
it.
it's a medical thing before anything else.
Yeah.
A douche?
Yeah.
But like you, just because you use the word in a certain way, they're like, you can't do that.
It cleans up the funk.
You know, you take that bottle, you just squirt like a water gun.
Yeah. Squash, squash.
Smells like a summer breeze.
They put it in and you hear, don't get that. It's like, let's get rid of that smell.
No carp. No
Kind
carp.
of like Rodney Carrington used to say. Why do they want to make it a country flower? He goes, nobody wants to eat a country flower. He's like, they
Biscuits and
need
gravy. or
Yeah, we
something
need
like
some
that.
pork chop, beef
Right?
bouillon. You know, something that a guy
If it's
wants to
gonna
put
look
his face
like-
in.
If it-
Oh, fuck.
If it's gonna look like Arby's, at least taste like Arby's.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't want the horsey sauce.
No, I went to Arby's. But if it was Arby's sauce, though,
I mean, you put some Arby's
Ooh.
sauce on it, I'm gonna look like I ate a glazed donut when she's
Ew.
done. I mean, when I'm done. I mean, when we're done.
yeah. The color of Arby's sauce, though, probably wouldn't look very appealing. on
That's
it.
how you get your
Ew,
red
not on that
wings.
thing.
That's how you get your Red
Get your
Wings.
Red
just-
Wings.
just the
We're just
Arby's
gonna
way.
say I've already got them and it's not good.
Yeah, we've talked
Tastes like a
about that.
penny.
Well, it didn't really taste like anything because I was kind of drunk.
Uh,
And then I got back to the keg and my buddy's like, "Where in the hell have you been?"
eating spicy tacos.
I was like, he goes, "I don't even fucking want to know. Go to the bathroom and look in the mirror."
Did you let the Joker? You let the Joker
I
with his
mean,
fucking...
it wasn't really a smiley face because I hugged the porcelain god for a minute or 12 or 2 years. But yeah, it was something.
Sound like Blaine. No one knew me till I put on the mask.
right?
Now everybody fucking knows me.
Oh,
Did you
God.
know Tom Hardy played him?
Yeah.
Fucking squirrel moment. I'm sorry, but
Really? You
I
didn't know Tom Hardy was...
I never knew Tom Hardy was Bane on the
Yeah.
Batman movies.
Oh, yeah.
God damn, we're already going from here to here to here to here. Okay,
Okay, so
so
reel it back in. then.
okay, I got
Talking about douches.
I gotta reel it back in.
Arby's sauce. The
so
Batman characters.
so I watched Unsubscribe podcast.
I
know.
sent that one
I'm a
thing.
lot behind on it.
So I haven't watched it for a while, but I watched this episode and they talked about a lot of really cool shit. They're talking about, of course, the 8/6 blackout, which, as you guys know, or at least I hope you do, and I do for fucking sure, that's the newest, hottest caliber on the planet. The 8/6 blackout
You
is
throw
the catch me
blackout at the end of anything. It's like, oh, I gotta have it.
Well, it's not even so much that. It's the first time they've ever built a subsonic round that you can feel comfortable hunting with. Like usually a subsonic round, they don't have good penetration. They don't do this. They don't do that. Dude, they
Okay,
were
what-
talking about shooting
the thing is,
5-pound
is-
gummy
What's your
bears.
velocity on a subsonic round?
That just varies depending on company and
Just-
subsonic. You're just
Give me a ballpark.
1350, I believe.
Okay. Now stick with me. What's velocity on a 22?
13.
Okay,
Oh,
I think there's been a lot of hunting done with a subsonic for big game.
I
that nobody talks
gotta
about.
take that back because
that's illegal, though.
It's less than 13.
If you get caught,
Oh, right.
I gotta say that. Hang on, let me velocity on a. What's velocity on a subsonic round? Because I think I totally misspoke.
I wanna
here.
know what the
Okay,
velocity-
so on an average, it's subsonic because it's not breaking the sound
Yeah.
barrier technically.
Lame.
They average 1125,
okay, look up for a standard 22 long rifle.
and it right here, a standard 22 long rifle's 1300.
Okay, so I mean we're still kind of in the ballpark.
Yeah, but you gotta.
So
think
I was
that-
right on the
Yeah, but you gotta
1300,
think though. From what I can remember, you're going from what fucking 30 grains of fucking copper to fucking 280.
Well, so no, you're
There's a lot more.
you're
behind-
285 grains.
Yeah.
On our subsonic, you're 285 grains of projectile as opposed to 40 grains on a big 22.
So,
Okay,
at,
So
1100 is a lot for
A
that
lot.
big bullet.
You know what they're
Because that's
doing-
the same size as a Lapua is. It's the
it,
same
it-
round.
it is a 338 Lapua projecttal.
Yeah.
the only
it's a
thing
In
that
a,
is
in a
doing
necked
is
up,
making
necked up
it
308
legal.
cartridge.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's doing is making it legal.
Well,
There's been a lot of big deer supposedly killed with a 22 long rifle.
right.
Illegally.
So
supposedly and allegedly.
I mean, if it's
You
all
got a
about
problem with that? You can contact our lawyer.
it's all
It's
about
Goucher's mom.
that's right. It's all about bullet placement,
love you,
and
Carol.
she's terrible.
Because my mom's dead, she can't do a lot. So
Oh God, here we go again.
I don't know nothing about your mom, but she's probably a nice
She's
lady.
in Oklahoma.
Oh.
Yeah,
The
she's
sun
she's-
comes shining.
yeah, boy from Oklahoma. Rolled it. So, I mean, no, that's not the
I love
song.
how we all went to a song with fucking Oklahoma
Yeah.
in it. Yours
But-
was just racist. No, but
So you know the 8.6 is the big.
we did a video on that.
We did, and it's the big.
Awful.
It's the big new
Racism?
caliber.
No, not racism.
Oh.
The 8.6
Well,
blackout.
I didn't know
Oh.
where we're talking now. Fuck, we jump.
But the new thing
We don't talk about race.
that I think is getting ready to just pop loose.
Oh my god. I'm curious to know what this round you're saying is.
Okay.
It's called the 6.8 Fury.
I haven't, that was after my time.
Okay, no, this
I
is
know
new.
nothing about.
No, it was after when I
Right.
worked with you. It was after
Well,
my time.
and-
Because when I
and-
left, the ARC was the thing.
We're not currently doing it.
Yeah.
This is a straight military round.
What's it called?
A 6.8 Fury.
Same fear.
Look that bitch
Son
up.
of a bitch. That's on fucking Tarkov.
Okay.
It's a 6.8 by.
Well, see, there's the 6.8 Western that's been out for
No,
a
it's
while.
an AR gun.
Right. There's the 6.8 Western that's been out for a while, and it was supposed to be the new elk hunting round, you know, the big mountain
It's a
round.
6.8 by what?
6.8 by 51.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's in Tarkov.
The
They have it in
6.8
Tarkov.
Fury,
You're
though,
It's
very right.
nasty. It's
you-
nasty.
You talk about a smoke show. These things are like 4,000 to 4,800 feet per second out the muzzle. Like complete smoke shows.
Oh.
Huh.
And they're going to be barrel burners. But according to this is going to be a military deal. But according to the military, they don't care. I mean, if they're gonna, if they're gonna shoot them, they'll burn a barrel out. They'll just
Hell, it
pop-
was designed in 2019.
yes.
So
But
it's
it's-
just now coming into being popular, is what you're
The
saying.
funny
it's
thing
just
is-
now coming into being
Jesus,
Hey,
chamber
so
and
listen.
do you know something funny though?
supports the high chamber pressure of 80,000 psi.
so.
Yeah,
so
you know
here's
what's
the
crazy
kicker:
is that-
Wow.
this thing has so much pressure that it's not a solid brass casing.
It's a 3-piece cartridge case, has a steel case head and a brass body connected by an aluminum locking washer.
With a tungsten core in the projectile.
Wow.
Like these things are lethal. But
Ah.
because of the case pressure, we were talking about it today at work. Because of so much case pressure, the bottom half of the cartridge where the primer pocket is and halfway up is steel because brass won't hold. It was blowing the back of the casings out.
Yeah. So in
God damn,
so,
I'd
so
imagine
in,
80,000 psi.
Yeah, they're
in
insane.
Tarkov they call it a Sig MCX Spear 6.8 by 51 assault rifle.
Well, see, Sig is the one got the military contract.
Yeah, it's right
and,
here.
and the 6.8 Fury is right. That's
That's been in the game for 2 years.
and now it's
Well-
going to be in the military.
Yeah, but like Russia,
Yeah,
that's a Russian game.
but it's
Oh shit!
yeah.
No, I'm just saying the Russians, because every gun they put in the game, the people who own
A real gun.
who own the
it's
gun,
a real gun.
yeah, but no, the people who own the company that makes the game, the Escape from Tarkov,
Yeah.
they have one of every gun,
Oh.
so they already have that.
Yeah.
The only one they're comparing it to right here is a 277 Fury,
Yeah.
and I mean this is according to Google. You don't know how much they
So
care.
my question for
The
you is,
277
how long
beats
till
the
we can
6.8.
shoot one?
I don't know because I don't know if it's going to be out to the public
You can
anytime
buy it in fucking
soon.
Russia.
Let's see, bullet,
Well, I don't think you can. I think it's strictly military right now.
I'm just
Bullet
curious to know how do
diameter.
guys that make a video game have access to that?
Right.
Because every gun that they have in the game,
Okay.
I'm
they
not
own
convinced
one.
that video game you're not playing, so not supporting the communist movement.
it probably is.
Yeah.
It
Okay, your
it took a
parent.
lot of heat from whenever like the Russia Ukraine shit. Like people were
I
like
bet.
protesting to shut the game down,
I bet.
and
Yep.
they're like, no.
The parent case on a 6.8 is a 30 Remington. Bullet diameter of .277, neck diameter .306.
277. So it's going to be
Overall-
roughly a 270
Yeah.
round
Case length
projectile. Anyway.
1.687. Overall length 2.26. 34.8 grain on your regular. Okay,
34.8
Oh,
grains
I-
of
I
powder.
had
But
it-
will tell
I had it a
you,
little wrong here.
Okay.
That's the 6.8 special though, I guess. 6.8 special. That's the one I was reading off of the 30 Remington, which would be pretty
The 6.8
comparable to
right.
the
and the 6.8
6.8
Western
yeah.
is a common round too, but it's not got the case pressure
Well, that
of that 6.8 Fury.
this
That
6.8
Fury.
talking about is a 55,000 psi, where the 227 Fury, which is what they're kind of comparing it to, the 227 is the 80,000 psi.
Yeah, and this
hey, dude. So
That's a mean motherfucker.
oh, it's a barrel burner.
wow.
Like we're talking
Okay,
a
so I
smoke
don't-
show.
this is on, and I know I'm comparing this to a game,
Right.
but like Tarkov has insight on a lot of shit.
right.
It says in Escape from Tarkov, the Sig MCX Spear primarily uses a 6.851 millimeter Sig Fury cartridge. It also has the compatibility to adapt to use the 7.6251M NATO and the 6.5 millimeter Creedmoor.
So the 7.62 by 51, that's 308.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
then the Creedmoor, of course. So
but there's a
I just don't
an
understand.
FMJ option and a subsonic option,
Yeah.
and
I
they're
just-
both in the game already.
I just don't understand why the government and the
There you
military.
go.
Oh, I know. I play the game. I buy them all
Well,
the
that-
time in
that's
the
what I'm
game.
saying,
I
that-
love that gun. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It
That's
is one of the
With a
hardest hitting
tungsten-
guns.
Son
And a
of a
tungsten
bitch.
core in those Projos. Like you're
It's
talking
a hybrid fucking Fury. 135 grain, 6.8.
In the
hybrid
gun, they
Fury.
have it suggested, which is based off of real stats, is what they try to get as close
right,
to.
right.
In
People
the
look
game, they
this
say
up. This is a cool round.
effective distance is anywhere from 5 to 700 meters,
Yeah.
and that's in an AR platform.
So here's my
So
thing.
you put it on a bolt gun for long range. I
Oh.
wonder what you could stretch it to.
Well, I don't know that you can find a bolt gun that'll hold up with that kind of case.
oh,
pressure.
so no, it's just
Oh,
so it's
yeah.
a 6.8 by
Go get
51
an old Mauser.
FMJ, and there's
Yeah.
a 6.851 Sig hybrid.
the hybrid is the tungsten core.
Yeah,
It's a copper bullet with a tungsten core.
and I just want you to know that ammunition. I'm talking about a game, people. Is locked behind a certain deal you have to do, but when you get it, it's a fucking it's awful.
yeah.
Like I'm talking, you can
Woo.
shoot somebody in the fucking arm in the game because it tries to do collateral damage. Like if you get shot in the arm enough in real life, it will cause you to die.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like, you can shoot somebody in the arm just one time and they'll fall over. Like if it's fucking, and it's in a
Removes
video game,
but
but they
still,
do all of this based off of what they get to shoot and what they get to
It
use.
removes
right.
a
So
chunk
why
of
does Russ-
shit and
so
throws it on the
I
floor.
fucking love that old
Why
dude.
why does Russia have access to this shit for a random people to buy? Because you should
Well-
see these dudes' arsenals. I can show you videos when we're done. Everything they put in the game, they have it.
Wow.
RPGs, grenade launchers. They just buy this shit in Russia. But yet us, it's like it's got to go through the military first.
Oh yeah.
They have to have it for 35 fucking years, and then you get access to it.
Well,
Uncle
Not
Sam has-
necessarily 35
Uncle
years,
Sam
but
has to put his fingers in it and play with it before it lets everybody else that's actually going to fuck
Exactly.
around with it.
Yeah.
And do cool
just
shit.
like in the game, you can shoot a Lapua, and I've shot one of them in the game. Like I've shot one of them, and I have a video of it.
Yeah,
I have
we
video.
shot-
I have
we
a video
shot
of
Lapuas
you.
a lot.
I have a video of you too, and the gun in the game does the same fucking thing. Like it is disgusting. Like I'm talking. I think it was Demon we were playing last time. This person shot by him and his arm took damage. It took from the recoil,
Woo.
like from
Well,
the
yeah.
compression.
Because in real life, if that
Never
bullet
hit him,
travels close
But
enough, you're gonna
instead of
feel
being
it.
all green, his arm went orange. And I'm like,
Mm.
what the fuck happened to you? And he was like, I don't know. I didn't get shot. And then I got shot, and I was like, that's Lapua. And he was like, I'm running. I mean, like, it was just, he shot me in the fucking leg, and it blew my body apart.
There was a video not that long ago. They used a 338 Lapua fucking around. They were deer hunting. They didn't
Robbie.
hit the deer
Robbie.
at all. The bullet went by its head.
Oh no, that was
the
a 50.
fucking head.
That
No,
was a
that's a
50
50
BMG.
Now,
BMG.
this was a 338. that I
Okay,
was
well,
watching.
Keith Warren has a video out like that. of
I've
50
seen that
BMG.
one too.
Never even hit the deer.
Fucking deer just
Dropped her dead, and they
Dead.
went over there, and it literally caved in her eye socket.
Well, that's like the video we watched on Sean Ryan. That dude was shooting in 50 BMGs in Iraq.
yeah,
And and there was times they weren't even hitting people, but it fucking, it just make them roll.
2 miles away, and
And-
when the bullet came in, it didn't hit them, and it took them off their feet.
Yeah.
Ugh.
From 2 fucking miles away.
Yeah.
That's impressive. I'm
That's
just
that,
saying.
that was that Canadian sniper.
fucking, yeah, he's a bad
I need
motherfucker.
one for
too.
squirrel hunting.
So the whole
Oh, God. Could you imagine?
oh my god,
You need to put that slow mo
it
and
would
watch
just
it.
splat him to the tree.
Yeah, but you just watch him disintegrate in slow mo,
Fucking
and you're like,
Chester
Oh.
the acorn stealer. I got you, bitch.
yeah, because what
Oh.
happened is you,
talk about your overkill.
yeah, and then you kill a squirrel 3 miles away, and the neighbors, down the road, and the neighbors, and they're like, our squirrel fell over, and you're like, oh shit.
Went through that 6-foot diameter
Sorry,
tree
Bertha.
and went on a mile down the road.
Sorry, Bertha,
How
that's the
many-
one in my
I'm
yard.
just curious. Okay, so what's a good
Squirrel gun? 308.
So like, let's just
308.
use, since we brought up the whole 50 cal, all the bullshit. Let's just use an elk for instance. It's right there on the screen. An
Yeah.
elk. How many in a row standing like this in a row you think that bullet's gonna go through?
Okay, so that's where I was getting at
Okay,
with
okay,
this
okay.
whole deal.
On a
Yeah.
338 or the 6.8?
I'm talking like 50 cal.
50 cal.
Probably 50 cal Lapua because they're the big bitches. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Are
so
we talking a solid core bullet?
yeah,
Not just a soft core.
I mean,
fuck of it?
if you use the tungsten or the solid copper, either way.
Well, I don't think you're gonna stop until it hits something solid.
So the guys on Unsubscribed asked that same question. They used 5-pound gummy bears. Not even lying, and they're edible, like they're eatable
Not
gummy
when
bears.
they're done.
Oh no! So they wanted to see how much what a 5-pound gummy bear would stop. Like this is fucking hilarious because I would have never guessed any of this shit. You know how many 5-pound gummy bears it took to stop a 9mm point blank?
3,
1.
1.
You know how many gummy bears it took to stop a 5.56 62 grain solid brass projectile
Wait, what?
at point blank?
What? I mean,
5.56.
okay, if one stopped the 9mm, 2 to 3.
2. That
That's a
8.6
dense fucking gummy bear.
that 8.6 blackout subsonic went through 4 5-pound gummy bears
I'm gonna fucking
and
lose my fucking
32
mind.
inches of ballistics gel behind it.
That's not how you hide a dead body, by the way. No.
And we're back.
Sorry,
sorry.
Chihuahua,
We had
take
to, we
care
had
of
to
it.
take a pause for the cause.
Yeah.
But no, so it
but
took,
diabetes though. No.
that
Diabetes.
subsonic 8.6 blackout went through 5 5-pound gummies and 32 inches of ballistics gel right out the back. So that's what they were all talking about, the 6.8 Fury, how much penetration this 6.8 Fury would have.
Jesus.
So essentially, if you got a subsonic 8.6 blackout, it doesn't matter what kind of
We
body
need-
armor you're wearing.
We need to get the shit to make some ballistic gel.
I mean, I can get some ballistics gel.
Yeah, we had.
We need
Well,
some-
ours
we-
melted.
We've
Ours
shot
melted.
ballistics gel before. When they test them at work, whatever's left over, They throw them away.
Well, we need some.
I can bring some home.
The problem is you
Fucking
can't use
right.
them in the summertime outside.
No,
Well,
don't-
you gotta use them right then.
if you leave them, you can use them right then. But if you leave them sitting outside,
For a few
they
days.
literally turn into that blue guy off of Monsters Inc. when he gets scared and just goes.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
what they do, and
So,
they
you
suck
gotta
up
put in a
everything
coo-
that's on the
You
ground.
gotta put in a cooler with some ice.
Yeah,
More like just take it in the house.
yeah. And you love it and hug it and squeeze it and call it.
But I
a
If he
want
joy.
you guys
takes
to know,
ballistic gel in
I-
the house, he's gonna cut it, and it's gonna be like a special light he keeps in his closet. Okay?
Oh, that flashlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flashlight.
I thought you said fleshlight.
Well, that too.
Fleshlight.
Same but different. I mean, you can still technically fuck a flashlight.
I will love it and hug it and call it George.
It will be mine forever.
Meanwhile,
But
back
no,
on the
God.
ranch.
I'm just saying I haven't done a lot of research about that gun.
I haven't either.
I have
Just,
zero.
just
What I
because
did
like
right here.
I assumed since it was in that game, it had been out for a hot minute.
and it's
But
really.
it's the fucking fact it hasn't been. But I've been,
I think it's.
and it's a game. People stop judging me. But I mean,
I
like,
think it has been out, but I don't think it's been to the public.
yeah.
And now it's.
Putin ain't turned loose of it yet.
You know, Toot and
He's over
Putin.
there popping Ukrainians with it, seeing how it works.
Speaking of Putin, you want to go fucking political? Did you see fucking
Oh,
Trump's getting
God.
some shit done?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I've been kind of ignoring it for a
If
little
you
bit. I
have
had a
supposedly,
headache.
if you have 3 or more kids, no more income taxes, like no more taxes at all.
I didn't even hear the
I'm
kids were the
adopting
issue.
children.
I didn't hear the kids were the
well,
issue.
I think that's what someone's put on TikTok. But like he's
from what I saw, if you make under $200,000,
You know, people are
you're not going to
fucking
get
pissed.
taxed
See,
anymore.
I seen that.
like, you know, people are
Like,
pissed because
I
like we're
hope
not
so.
getting income taxes anymore. I don't fucking care.
Learn how to budget.
I'd rather
Do you know
not
how
have
big
income
my
tax and
fucking-
just not have to pay them.
Do you know how big my paycheck would be?
Oh, God.
Mine would be nice.
By the way, we just got a raise.
Really?
A cost of living raise. But
I got one.
I thought you
They
had
put a
something on
thumb
your
in
mouth
my
when you got
ass.
here.
It was like $2 and some change.
Damn.
Really?
Cost of living though, so you know shit's about to happen because they don't just give the. It's a government ran
where-
industry,
Yeah.
but like you know,
They got the
Dude, did you know
411.
the
The
one
shit's
getting
about to
one?
go crazy.
do you know the one in St. Louis? It's like big mafia ran. Still,
What, the union?
yeah,
Yeah,
Dude,
hey,
it's the Teamsters.
like dead ass. Like they
Always has
still like still.
if they ask if you want to see Hoffa, say no.
I'm not asking for some fucking money. I'm like, who you need me? Who you,
I
who you need
mean,
me to whack off? Like
I-
whack off or whack off? Like I mean,
You're stroking them.
$20 fucking dollars is $20 right now, my guy. I'm hurting.
He said, throw a dog a bone.
Gosh dang legal fees.
Right.
Oh, good.
Dude, we need to
God.
plan a trip.
Where you want to go?
I don't know, just somewhere.
I told you we need to have a family day out to the big pond and shoot and
Not like
fucking
get, like
fish
go
and-
do something cool.
Well, I'm sorry. I
No,
think my
I- no,
pond's
no,
kind of
that's not what I
cool.
fucking
No,
meant,
no,
like,
fuck you too.
I'm
Is
just
it
saying.
fine?
I was
Ain't
supposed to
cool.
go to Arkansas to shoot fucking hogs, but
I
some dude
was
fucking.
too. I don't know what happened there. I think it was a scheduling conflict.
I think what happened is somebody went through a divorce and was tired of waiting, but you know.
It wasn't that. I totally didn't even go down there and hunt. I went for the Super Bowl and for Aaron's 30th
How'd that
birthday.
go?
Fuck off,
It
Tom.
didn't go
Super
good.
Bowl didn't
We
go-
will be
it
right
didn't-
back.
What happened? At
We'll
the
be right
Super
back.
Bowl?
Yeah, we're gonna take another pause while we beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Fuck the Eagle. I mean,
But anyway,
I am glad you
anyways, I would like to do some more research on that gun, so maybe I'll do some checking on my computer
for
at
sure,
home.
for sure.
But I kind of want to talk about this 100 dudes versus a gorilla.
I have not looked into any of them.
I got to be
Okay, so
totally
if it's
honest.
a- trending
Okay, is
thing-
it the Shrek
No.
sketch deal they talked about?
No,
Is
it's-
that-
No, it's
okay.
no.
everything.
So it's
100
who do you
guys
think would
versus
win?
a silverback gorilla.
Who do you think would win? And everyone's saying
The
100,
gorilla.
100 average men versus a gorilla.
The gorilla's winning all day long.
I don't think.
But there was a
so.
TikTok video,
Yeah.
a TikTok video that went viral today, showing you how to slow down a gorilla. And they were in the zoo running around like the fucking gorillas were, and he was chasing the bitch, and she turned around and threw dust in his face, and he laid down.
Okay, so here's
And I'm
my
like,
thing.
son of a bitch, I have a chance.
So here's my thing. You got 100 guys, right?
And by the way, a average silverback gorilla weighs like 600 plus pounds.
650 to 700. I did some research
Okay.
after you brought it up. So here's my thing. You got 100 guys that are going to fight a gorilla. Which ones are going to be the first 50 that are guaranteed fucked up?
Do you know who I'm sitting in first?
That's what I'm saying.
Do you know
because
who I'm sitting in first?
if you take a-
John Jones.
oh yeah,
I'm
Bones
sitting in John
Oh.
Jones.
and Conor McGregor, I got a list.
Oh,
But what I'm
no,
what I'm
I
saying
wouldn't
is,
send Connor.
Okay.
He's
Oh, I
getting
would. He'd
washed.
bite
I'd
that
send that
motherfucker's-
fucking little Irish dude. To go,
Patty,
Patty to Batty. Or you see that fucking German, the Neanderthal motherfucker? Send him.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah,
fuck
he's
that up
fucking
no
straight
more.
caveman anyway.
God damn.
But here's
he's
my thing.
scary.
So you got 100 guys that are gonna fucking fight a gorilla, right?
I think I could do it with 20 of me.
How many of them do you think are gonna stand back there and go, I ain't fucking going first.
No, I'm just telling you.
I ain't
I'm-
going first.
I'm gonna literally
How many
snort
of
the biggest line
you-
of cocaine I've ever snorted, and I'm gonna be the first one to make an example of what's about to happen.
Cody's gonna be like, freedom. He's gonna look like Mel Gibson with
I'm
blue
gonna
paint
run
on
at
his
him.
face.
I'm gonna run at him butt naked while shitting myself
Oh,
because like
Just
it's not gonna
scary.
scare him,
Woo!
but he's gonna be like this motherfucker, and maybe he'll be like, "You come sit with me." Like you gotta
Yeah.
fucking try.
Just sit
Yeah.
down, little
mean,
buddy.
like,
You're okay.
No, what you're gonna end up doing is having
Because he said no one
a
wants to fight the
silverbacks-
naked guy. I mean,
you're gonna end up
Hell
having a
yeah.
silverback's nuts on your face.
Nothing.
as
Okay.
long
he
as
just
he
gotta
doesn't
hold
kill
you
me,
down.
as long as
Hey,
he doesn't kill me but
you
kills
could-
everybody else, I win.
You could duplicate yourself. How many of you would it take to beat him?
About 480.
I think I'd do it with 20.
I think I could do it with 3.
He'd
3
get-
of me.
He'd get fucked twice and one would record.
I mean, it'd go viral.
I think
No,
I could do it with
but
20 of me.
I honestly think I could do it with 3 of me. One would have a 45-70.
No.
One would have a 50
barehanded.
BMG.
How many bullets does it take to like finish off a gorilla?
Dude, I'm here to tell you right now. If you can drop,
One howitzer.
if you can drop
Yeah, but
a
you gotta
fucking
think, though.
grizzly bear with a 10 mil with the bullet placed in the right spot, there ain't a
But you-
silverback on the
but
planet.
you
got a
gotta
fucking
think.
chance.
Panic shooting an adrenaline pumped full
Ooh,
gorilla.
I'll mag
You're
dump.
fucked.
I'll mag dump a 10
Yeah,
mil.
but
on
how
a
many
fucking
videos
gorilla.
have you seen of people all meth the fuck up getting mag dumped and they're still moving?
Well, that gorilla would be messing around.
God, could you
'cause I
imagine
would-
fighting a gorilla on meth?
Oh, God.
No, wait a minute. Are you on meth or is the
No, the
gorilla? on
The
meth?
Gorilla on
gorilla's
meth.
on
Oh, I was
meth.
gonna say because that might be the kick it that you needed.
But no, like if you like messed up a gorilla, like just shot a big old vial in there, no one's winning that
Somebody
fight.
I
cheats a
just-
special banana.
I just gotta say, I think out of all the animals they picked, them gorillas are pretty fucking agile, and they're gonna bounce around. They're gonna fuck.
Oh,
some
he's
shit
not
up.
gonna stand still.
Just saying, we used to be pretty good back in the day.
I
think
could throw
20
a
of me
punch.
would-
I guarantee you,
could
you
do
But
it.
I
punch a
promise
gorilla
you,
in the fucking jaw, your
he's
hand's
go-
gonna
But if
break.
20
He's-
of me punch him in the jaw at one
But
time,
you're not
I think
gonna
we're-
connect. All
He's
20
gonna
of you.
giggle.
You don't know that.
We're not putting this into a simulation in a video
We're
game.
gonna try.
You're talking 20 fucking normal dudes, heart
Yeah.
Tom's gonna
pumping,
go
Yeah.
back to
and that
drinking
gorilla's
Jim
looking at you like,
Beam.
"What the fuck's going on?" And the first guy to hit him is dead,
Yeah,
and then he's gonna go on a rage and then just kill everything.
He's
in
that's
his
what
gonna
I'm
get
saying.
tired.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but the first 20 are guaranteed fucked.
And no,
And you
Tom,
can't
we're
line up
not
100
talking-
guys and go, okay, I need 20 of you to decide you're gonna die.
No, but
No,
you're,
but
you're
you're-
not
no,
going
we're-
one in a
no.
line in a line.
They're,
They're gang
but they're
rushing
not
us.
talking a gorilla that's in captivity in a zoo that's probably gonna get tired. They're talking
Yeah.
you go out in the fucking
Yeah,
boonies
wild.
and that motherfucker's been swinging around and all fucking.
I think you get intimidated by at least 10 people, but I'm gonna say 20. Just,
Yeah, but have you ever seen people that go into their area?
No.
They get fucking mad. So you
They
put
get
100
fucking mad.
motherfuckers in his area. I'm sorry, but you
Yeah,
did.
I'm.
Ain't
I'm
no
with
one
you.
leaving
I think
because
20
he's gonna protect his bitches.
I'm not after his bitches.
No, but
He's
he thinks you
them
after his
nuts.
bitches.
Yeah, but if you walk in his territory, he's gonna think you're after his bitches.
Yeah.
Like there's I don't know. I can't get on board with any of these guys. They're like, oh, I can do it.
All right. Well, let's go with this then. Okay? You don't think 100 guys probably to kill a gorilla? That's what you guys are agreeing.
How many do you think it takes to do a hippo?
No, Jesus Christ.
a hippo.
Well,
They're
you
s-
couldn't drown the son of a
They're
bitch. They hold their
straight
breath.
muscle.
I also seen a deal that said how many laps you think you could run around a hippo for it bit you.
Oh, 2.
Like just running around it.
Shit, you think you can
No,
make two?
1.
Yeah.
1.
I'm thinking as I come around the horn
That's
on
a-
the first lap, he's
yeah.
gonna fuck me up.
A hippo with a horn?
What animal do you think
Coming
you could
around the
beat?
horn.
Oh,
as I'm
okay.
rounding the horn.
I was like, rhinos have
Big-
No.
horns.
Biggest animal you think you could whip 1-on-1?
The fucking neighbor's dog.
And that's as long as it's not a pit bull.
I ain't taking on a lion. I ain't taking on a
Oh,
fucking tiger.
Well, okay.
I ain't outrunning a
realistically.
cheetah. What animal you talking about? Yeah, I could walk up and punch a fucking deer in the nose, but that's
no,
not different.
No.
No.
I'm not even gonna say a deer because those some bitches are tough. I have literally
No,
tackled.
but you could
I
punch
have
one in the
tackled a
nose.
wounded
I
one.
have stood off an 1,100-pound cow before and not give 2 shits.
Yeah, but them
They got
you
4
can
brain
bluff-
cells.
You can bluff them.
Yeah, they got 4 brain cells and they're scared of
I have
everything.
literally tackled a wounded deer and it whooped the shit out of me before it ran off.
Yeah.
I'll stand toe to toe with a 285-pound man and fuck his world up. I'm
Okay,
not.
so what do you think, like possum or a raccoon?
Oh, I know I can kick a possum's ass. I'm thinking like
How about a badger?
max.
Honey badger? Don't give a
I had a
fuck.
weenie dog. I had a weenie. Honey badger don't care. Honey badger don't
Just
give a
saying.
shit. I don't know. The biggest, meanest animal I think I could
Biggest,
take
meanest
by
animal
myself.
you could take. Nothing in your hand to help you. You're just gonna walk up and jap slap the hell out of them and walk away unscathed.
A
Well,
fucking rabbit?
Minimal.
Oh yeah,
A
yeah,
rabbit.
got that shit
'Cause
down.
you can't say like around here. You can't say a bobcat. They're gonna fuck you up.
True.
You
But
can't
how
say
do
a
you
coyote.
know
I mean,
unless
maybe
you
a
get hungry?
coyote because
No.
it's like a dog, but
No.
it just depends on the
Little
coyote.
son, but just one coyote can beat up like 3 or 4 dogs.
Yeah,
But
I
we
mean-
had a mastiff that would prove that wrong.
Yeah, but
Average
I'm
dog,
talking
Tom.
average dogs.
but like the only
We're not
the only thing else you
mastiffs
got around. Okay, I could
anymore.
probably
I'm
bitch slap a turkey.
massive.
I could probably bitch slap a turkey. That's about as good as it's gonna
I
get.
don't know. I got a buddy that damn near bled to death because he got flogged by one,
Yeah.
thinking it was dead.
But
and
I'm
it-
just saying, like around here, even you're getting fucked up by an animal.
I don't know.
if we're talking,
I could probably
The
take off
neighbor's
running and tackle.
calico?
I could take off running and tackle his dad's goat. That's about it.
yeah, we could do it. I could do a goat.
I'd go one-on-one with a billy goat.
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah, but he fucked you up in a trailer.
He did, and he didn't mean to. But I had him in a headlock, and he just decided to go forward.
Didn't you
and-
bite his balls to get him off of you? or
No, but
something?
I did grab him. I grabbed them and an ear and put him on his back. I just
Oh.
don't know. I don't think there's really.
I mean, there's an animal out there that you could take.
Oh.
Fucking
Several, but
crocodile hunter took
nothing
down
that
crocodiles.
sounds
Come on,
nothing
he
that sounds manly.
crikey!
Nothing.
My finger in his ass.
Are you good?
Yeah, hold on.
We need to take a break. There it is. There it is. Okay,
I mean,
now
I'm
we're
computer
back.
friendly, not really computer friendly. We lost one guy, technical difficulty, but it's okay.
Yeah, he had to go shake hands with a short friend, and he may not make it back.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, a rabbit squirrel would fuck you up.
Dude, I have seen squirrels fuck people up. I have seen baby squirrels fuck people up. I had a buddy work for a tree trimming service, and they dropped a tree, and they found a squirrel nest, and he's like, "Oh, they're so cute. I'm just gonna pick one up," and it bit the dog shit out of him, and then climbed him like a squirrel,
Like a
and,
squirrel.
and bit the shit out of him. Yeah, no, I don't know about wild animals and what I think I could take.
I don't know. I mean, Mom used to do the rehab for all of them, so we played with a bunch of them. I mean, okay, adolescents were not bad.
Right.
The babies you weren't bad with. The adults, fucking crazy.
I mean, I literally watched a video here a while back, and it was a full blown podcast or interview of this lady. Her and 2 of her friends were canoeing and got attacked by river otters. And I can't even make this up. This lady almost died from a
From
river
a river
otter.
otter?
It climbed up on top of her head and proceeded to bite and slash and chew on her.
Fuck.
She ends up on the opposite side of the river of her friends. The road that they had to get to, they were on like a float trip on inner tubes. The road that they had to get out of there was on the other side of the river from where she was at, and she was traumatized because she was bleeding everywhere.
Jesus
Couldn't get back
Christ.
across the river because she didn't know where the otters went. There was 3 of them. One girl ended up out of the water.
I've never heard of otters attacking anybody.
They still to this day didn't know why. But like one of the girls never got attacked. One of them got the shit bit out of her, and the third one got beat up like bad. So I mean, honestly, Mother Nature's a bitch. Yeah, like I don't.
Hormonal cunt.
Yeah, I just don't think. Honestly, I don't think 100 guys has got a snowball's chance in hell against a gorilla.
Maybe he's an old gorilla.
Yeah, and if you could wait him out, like if you could wear him down before he got a hold
I
of
mean,
you.
you've seen Revenant. One guy survived a grizzly,
Yeah, and he got the shit beat out of him. I actually
but
just,
he survived.
but that's also a movie. Do we know if he really survived?
Okay, 50-50 chance.
Yeah. Cuz I got to be of the frame of mind that a grizzly bear is going to fuck somebody.
Well, here's what I'm thinking on this whole gorilla thing. Okay, big gorilla, stand up, ready to fight. If you take off at him,
He's
he's
not
gonna
run.
look at you for a moment, and go, "What the fuck?" And it's gonna have to trip in his head. Do I fight this guy, This guy's nuts. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
On-
50-50 shot.
Yeah, but I think.
But if you get close and he ain't ran yet, oh, you're gonna die.
No. See, that's the thing with gorillas. You don't even make eye contact with a male gorilla. I watched this documentary on them, and they said you look at the ground with a silverback, because if you make eye contact, they consider that a threat. And if you look at the rest of their, I don't know what they call them, a tribe or a pride or whatever, their family, none of them make eye contact with him. They all look at the ground and they all like reach out, like, and wait for him to acknowledge him before they even get close to him.
I'd show him my butthole.
I'm telling you, I think you shot. He might think that's an eyeball looking at him.
Uh-oh.
He might mount your ass too. But I think, honestly, if you screamed and made eye contact with a gorilla, that summit should attack you so fast you wouldn't even know it hit you.
Well, isn't it bears? They tell you make yourself big, scary,
Or play dead.
or play dead. I'm not playing dead with a bear. It's not gonna work.
So I actually heard this on that same podcast I was talking about. So there's some kind of, I have to look it up. There's some kind of analogy when it comes to bears. They say if it's black, move back. If it's brown, lay down. And if it's white, because polar bears are the only thing on.
You're all right. You're just in the wrong fucking continent.
You're fucked.
What do you think, Cody?
Oh,
I agree. That's yeah.
I love your outlook on it, Cody. That's a great idea.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
But they say polar bears are the only ones that actively hunt humans.
well, fuck that.
Yeah, they're like, and Coca-Cola used them as their spokesperson. Like that's their poster child animal. That's the son of a bitch that will kill you and not feel bad about it and not run. I got to look this up.
What'd you say? Yeah. Oh, you like Coke? Okay, that's the wrong Coke, Cody.
Yeah, I don't think. Would you stop talking?
Jesus, tits. Give somebody else a chance.
If you would just give us a second.
Ooh.
Oh, that was rude. I didn't mean that. This sucks. Like I give him shit when he's here, but then when he's not
The
here,
rebuttal just don't work. We need to
No.
set the hog head over there, put a hat on it.
oh my god, we do need to set that up. Here, put the shooting the shit hat on his microphone.
Put it on the mic. There you go.
So we
it's
still
like
feel
we're
like
talking to him. Oh,
okay.
Oh,
Now he's
there's
here. He's here in spirit.
he's here in spirit. There we go. It's just gonna have to hang down.
Okay,
There we
man
go.
down, but we've got something to look at.
We got something to look
You know that really is prettier than he is. I mean, this is.
at. It more flow through the top.
It has more hair. There's no shiny sticking through that
Oh.
black mesh.
Poor Cody. He ain't even here to defend himself.
I know. And he specifically said, I've got to leave, fellas. Please don't talk shit on me. So we won't. Oh, that
We
sounded
wouldn't
like
do it.
what is that game show? Dun 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 dun.
That's Wheel of Fortune, man.
Dun 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 dun.
That's
No, that's
It's on
dun,
Wheel of
dun,
Fortune.
dun,
It's
dun,
the
dun.
is it Plinko?
Dun, 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 dun. That's not Wheel of Fortune that has Plinko.
Or not Wheel of
That's,
Fortune.
With Bob Barker. The Price is Wrong, bitch.
Yeah,
Price is Right. Yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
to spay
Shit.
and neuter your pets.
Yeah, I had to think about it because Happy Gilmore was the only way I could remember him. Where he's like, the price is wrong, bitch. And he's like, the price is always right, Happy. And then he beats his ass. Like, you got beat up by
Bob Barker.
Bob Barker. I was
Well,
almost
it's not
at
Bob
Bob
Barker
Saget.
no more.
No, he's
It's,
dead.
What the fuck is the other guy's? Drew
Drew
yeah, Drew
Carey.
Carey.
Yeah, he was off of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah.
And the Drew Carey Show with Mimi.
We get to watch that break every now and again at work.
Really?
Yeah.
Shut
And
up.
we have to be at the shop to be able to watch
Oh.
it, but it ain't bad.
I don't get to watch anything at work, but the guys.
You get to watch Bullets.
I do get to do that. That's pretty handy. Yeah. Well, this kind of threw a fucking total.
It threw a wrench into it, but
It-
not bad.
No. I don't even remember what else I was gonna ask you about. We talked about the 6'8" Fury.
Yeah.
We're pretty much convinced that a gorilla's fucking us up. I mean, I am.
That's still out for discussion.
I've seen so many. I don't even know how that got started. I
I'll
wish.
bring my guineas with me. They'll fuck that gorilla. around.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'm gonna beat your dog's ass.
I beat that dog's ass. Fuck that dog.
I don't remember how that all got started. Was there an actual challenge that
I
100 guys
had
were gonna.
no clue.
See, that's why I wish his ass was here. He brought it up, and now he's got me curious.
Will you fucking tell us, Jesus?
No shit, Cody. Keep me in fucking suspense. But it's been blowing up social media.
Yeah.
And blowing up TikTok. And then I saw this guy actually, I think it was today. He can't even say gorilla.
Gorilla.
Did you see
He
him?
said the gorilla.
And he said he could do it by himself.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm confident in my ability, but I am not gorilla confident.
No,
That's why I said 20.
and bless his heart. That's
No, it's gotta be like yours and bless his pointy little head.
I'm telling you. He's short on ignorant and stuck on stupid.
That's how my wife's family, the women, they'd say that when I first
Bless your
met.
heart.
No, bless your pointy little head. It's like, I'm pretty sure you just called them fucking stupid. They just look at you like, shut the fuck up. Okay.
Yeah. He said, we didn't say waterhead, we said ponyhead, but whatever. It means the same thing.
Pretty fucking nice.
I gotta say though, I like that analogy. Because I think bless your heart is about the only thing you can say as a compliment,
That's
an
the-
insult,
That's
a
the
put
nicest
down.
your fucking stupid comment you can ever
Yeah.
get.
Yeah, my mama's family's all from the South, and they used it quite often. And it kind of get confusing because I'm like, wait a fucking minute. Are you being nice?
Or that boy ain't right.
That boy ain't right.
That boy ain't
Can't get right.
Can't get right.
Can't
no.
get right.
I'm the pappy.
We were looking for 7-Up, and he ended up with 8-Up. Yeah, I'm his
Oh.
pappy. Eyes all crossed. Family tree looks like a totem
Oh,
pole.
pretty much. Got that guy at the top. Ain't got no gas in it.
I ain't got no gas in it. Did I sort of
Oh,
it?
fuck around. But yeah, yeah.
I know. I kind of feel like that shit went sideways.
That went sideways a lot. But, well, I mean, probably gonna be a little shorter episode than normal, but
I'm thinking so. I really don't even kind of know where to go with this.
we kind of got lost without our third wheel here.
Yeah, and the circumstances are a little bit different. So yeah. Without going into detail-
Lonely, we're so lonely.
ain't got nobody.
To talk to us.
Oh,
We love you, Cody.
we do. Yeah. So if you haven't or you're not currently, do us a favor. Give us a follow on YouTube or Spotify or
The X,
X, aka the Twitter face.
Twitter face,
Yeah, we're on TikTok.
the Facebook,
We're on the book face.
the book face.
Um,
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
We got one on Instagram?
we do have an Instagram.
We do have an Instagram.
We do.
It shows you how much I pay attention. to
We and I
any of it.
didn't realize it until the other day. I was posting or scheduling a bunch of shorts. We have a lot of content on our YouTube page. I know we've been doing this a while, but I did not realize just how much we posted. Because one of our older shorts, me and a guy was talking about it, and he's like, well, can you pull it up on your YouTube? I'm like, yeah, here, give me a second. Holy shit. It
Well, I
took
think I've
forever
been
to
on
scroll back.
for almost a year.
Yeah.
Going on a year.
Yeah, it was. So I want to say it was right before deer season in 23 when we started.
Probably. Somewhere in
And
there.
I only know it was 23 because it's part of the password for our other laptop. Because he put in our password and 23 at the end. And I was like, why'd you do that? He goes, that way we'll remember what year we started. So it was
Passwords touch me, Uncle Carl.
23.
23.
Yeah. Yeah. Bobby Bad Touch 23. But yeah, so if you haven't or you don't or you would like to, we'd appreciate it. Little subscribe, follow, comment, share, all that shit. I don't really know how all that works. I just post videos on there and I hope you people like it.
We're just here to have a good time. Not for a long time. Well, maybe for a long time.
I'm hoping a little bit
A
longer.
little bit longer.
I'm kind of enjoying this whole breathing and being alive thing.
I mean, I tried to check my card out at first of the year,
No,
but
I'm-
we're good.
Freaking so glad you didn't. Like, I was dealing with enough at the beginning of the year. If your ass hadn't have made it through, we'd have just had to dig a big hole because I was going in it too.
We're good.
But shit has turned around. Everything's great. The podcast is good. Yeah. So I think
Yeah.
we'll just get the hell out of here, and we'll see y'all next time when Ramblin' Ronnie's
Ramblin'
back.
Ronnie.
So see y'all
All
later.
right. Love you guys.
Peace out.